The idea of attraction has been so distorted over the years. The things that we value have seemed to dwindle down to pretty much just primarily physical attributes. The way we look, the clothes we wear, the car we drive, our physique, our hairstyle, and all these things that contribute to outward appearance. And though I believe that this outer shell, should be taken care of, I don't believe that attraction should just stop there. I personally believe that just as we take care of the exterior, it's just as important to take care of the interior. So with today's video, I really want to go ahead and dig deep and discuss both physical and psychological attributes that can boost your appearance as a whole. So to go ahead and kick this thing off, we're gonna get real physical here and discuss one of the most biggest physical attributes that women seem to find most attractive, and that is a man's shoulders. Multiple studies have confirmed that women are more attracted to men with larger shoulders opposed to his body mass index. In other words, if you're a little overweight, a woman's probably won't mind as much as your shoulder width, right? So having big arms is cool, having a nice big chest is cool, a sweet six pack, that's cool too. But if you really want to focus on anything in the gym, it's gonna be shoulders. It'll give you a better V shape, definitely a more masculine look. And that's because having broad shoulders not only showcases strength, but it symbolizes it in a way. They symbolize security, manhood, that fatherly protection. However, for all you skinny dudes out there, hey, don't fret. I've seen a lot of skinny dudes in my lifetime pull the dopest chicks. Especially myself. Dude, I was a $125 when I first met my wife. However, the muscle that I have put on over the years, of course, is greatly appreciated, so she says. You ever wonder why most older men, or just older people in general, why they have no style, or they just look totally outdated like they're from the 70s or 80s? It's simply because they never acclimated to the times, new trends, new styles. They just stayed in their little box, and honestly, this is something that I don't want to happen to you guys, or even myself. And honestly, it's very easy to fall into this pattern. I'm tempted with it all the time myself. My father-in-law, 6 years ago, he thought I was insane to rock skinny jeans with clay in my hair. Now, fast forward 6 years later, that's all he wears, skinny jeans, and he got rid of all his gel, and now all he uses is shampoo in his hair. But anyways, it's kind of funny because a lot of us look at our parents and we talk about how irrelevant they are. But little do we know, back in their day, they were rocking all the dopest trends, all the dopest hairstyles. They simply just, at some point in time, stopped acclimating with the times. And the same can happen to you and me if we aren't careful. See, it's real easy to say, take a new Yeezy shoe, and right away just be like, it's a green shoe, there's no way I could rock this, there's no way I can get down with that. And boom, just totally close yourself off right there to anything new, anything innovating, rather than thinking, you know what, this is pretty cool, this is pretty different, how can I implement this into my own style? See, we get so used to rocking the same thing, rocking the same hairstyle, doing what feels safe so we don't get made fun of. But honestly, that's how you get old quick, and that's how you get your kids thinking you're whack, you're lame, dad. So don't be so close-minded, and always think about how, you can reinvent yourself. By the way, here is today's outfit of the day. As you can see, I'm rocking a pretty casual, comfy street look. I got the Yeezy 380s on the feet, Wings of Liberty tech shorts, this new tribal handmade ring from Gthic, one of my new favorite ring brands. And on top, I'm rocking the new Individuals Street Rep hoodie, which will be coming in multiple colorways. And I will be dropping those about right now. So, for all my individuals that have been through thick and thin with me, I'm so excited to announce that our new collection is finally here. And like I've mentioned before, I went ahead and dropped all the prices as low as I could, so all of you guys, all my true individuals, my OGs, can go ahead and get all stocked up on all the individuals gear that you need, so you can go ahead and rep at your school, rep on the streets, wherever. And by the way, for all of you new folk who want to be a part of the individuals community, you can go ahead and sign up for free. I'll put that link down below along with the website to go ahead and get all of your individuals gear and pieces that you need. All right, so it's about lunchtime now. I'm gonna go ahead and get in a meal. Today is my filming day. And usually on days like this, I get so occupied, so busy that I don't really have time to just, to whip up and cook up a meal. So lately I have been ordering food from a company called Flex Pro Meals. And honestly, these meals are so fire. I don't know who the chef is or who's the dude who puts these together, but this guy knows what he's doing, and he deserves a big old sweet freaking high five, or maybe even a back rub, for sure a back rub. I think I'm gonna go with the garlic chicken Alfredo. That shit looks pretty good, huh? Ooh, even making the lens all steamy. All right, now for this next tip, I don't necessarily want to say like I got the most chiseled jawline or the most shredded physique of all time, because obviously, as you can see, it's not true. But hey, neither do I really care to. I mean, I'll leave that for the Zac Efrons and the Brad Pitts. But hey, you know I do try. I ain't no dime, but I'm gonna make this nickel look nice and shiny as I can, right? And so over the years, I found that, me personally, nutrition honestly plays the biggest role when it comes to how I look, my appearance. And not necessarily what I eat, but more so how much I eat, the amount, the quantity. Back a handful of years ago when I got married, I was about 25 pounds overweight. And once I decided to scale my calories back and kind of track them, I noticed right away within the first month that my face started to get a lot more chiseled. My physique was instantly transformed, literally right before my eyes. And that's what losing body fat does. It makes your cheekbones and your jawline start to pop. And on top of that, you're actually gonna look somewhat bigger. Even though you lost weight, you're gonna look even more bigger and stronger, because your muscles are gonna start to percolate through. You're gonna start actually seeing them now. And so ultimately, when you watch your calorie intake daily, that fat will start to reduce, and your muscles, your cheekbones, your jawline, all that will then start to pop. And honestly, that's why I really dig these meals by Flex Pro, because it makes it really easy for me to track what I'm eating, especially on my work days like today, where I'm just moving, I'm going. So if you want to check them out, I have a 20% off discount code for your first week of meals. I'll go ahead and I'll put that down below for you guys. Yo, I ain't playing. Oh man. Yo, Emma Bean, this is fire. You want to try some of this? You gotta try this, yo. This is good. Ooh. Try this, girl. Just don't spill it on me, please. Even she knows. Ooh, what you think about that? That's good, huh? Now, something that my wife has really brought to my attention this last year is the importance of protecting your skin. It's really everything when it comes to skincare and saving yourself from wrinkles. I mean, yes, I've always washed and moisturized my face. I recently added marula oil to my skincare regimen, which is huge. Researched the benefits of that. But now sunscreen has also been added to my morning routine as well. And also, crazy well-known fact that I just found out about the other day is the French people are known to have the best skin out of all Europeans. And that's simply because most of them never leave the house without sunscreen and sunglasses. And yes, I mean, it's another step to do every single day, but hey, your future self will definitely thank you. Now moving on. So the thing I can't stand these days is how a lot of brands, how they promote their products, right? Well, my product is just it's the best one ever. Forget all the other products out there. This one's the best one. But honestly, guys, I mean, I could, just being real, I could get better results using a clay from Target than your favorite YouTuber's clay, just by creating a solid foundation. Meaning this, if my hair is, you know, if it's grown out and I haven't been to the barbershop in a while, say it's 6 or 7 inches on top, if I don't use any pre-styler, or if I don't even use a blow dryer, hey, I don't care what kind of high-end products I end up using, my hairstyle is gonna be lifeless. It's gonna be falling apart. See, the #1 most important role in creating a great hairstyle is not necessarily the brand of product that I use, but like I said, the foundation that you lay. So let's discuss that. When creating a good, solid foundation, there's 2 important steps that you must take. #1, having a good hairstyle. Now, like I said, if your hair is grown out 6 or 7 inches on top, first of all, because of the amount of hair that you have, it's just gonna weigh down. There's no way it's gonna stay up and stay together. So get with your barber and have them cut it enough to where it's still lightweight and full of life. And #2, you need some sort of pre-styler. I mean, this is just a must. For me, I use Ocean Sea Salt Spray, and I apply this before I blow dry my hair, which creates massive volume and texture. So that way, once I'm done blow drying, all I do is add in my favorite hairstyling product to lock it in. By the way, we do have the Duo Styler Kit, which is 15% off if you wanna go ahead and grab that. It includes Ocean Sea Salt Spray and Ocean Clay, which work hand in hand to give you a voluminous, textured, high-holding hairstyle to last you the day. Now, I know we've discussed some pretty superficial tips today, which is cool, which is fine. But like I said earlier, you cannot look at attraction one-dimensionally. You have to look at it for what it is. You know, you have to look at it as a whole. You cannot base your self-worth off of just your physical attributes alone. Now, one of the best tips that I have for you guys today is to include your girl in your conversations that you have with your boys. Now, oof, this is something I failed at a lot, and without even realizing it, and I had to learn the hard way. And I would say I would be with my girl, and say we were at the gym, and I would see one of my boys, and I would go over and start talking to him for 10-15 minutes, and my girl would just be standing there the whole time, totally uninvolved, probably feeling like an idiot. And so, like I said, I had to learn this the hard way. But when you include your girl into your conversations that you have with your friends, it shows that you acknowledge her and that you see the value in her. It shows that you want to show her off a bit, that she's important and that she should be recognized. And it also just kind of brings her into that inner circle, and it makes her feel not only more comfortable with you, but with your friends. Because God knows that's one of the scariest things, is not only meeting just your girl's parents, but her friends, you know, because hey, after you meet them, you know that they're probably gonna be talking about you, maybe judging you a little bit. And so ultimately, the goal here is to make her feel at ease with not only you, but your friends, because you know, I'm sure you'd want her to do the same for you. Now, the last thing I wanna touch on before I end this video, it's pretty serious. I was having a conversation with my dad a little while back, and well, first of all, my mom and dad are gonna be turning 60 within the next few years, and my dad, you know, we were having a conversation, and he said, how is it that as your mom and I age, I get more attracted to her as each day goes on? You would think, you know, as you age, as you get older, you become less attracted because you're just physically not where you used to be, right? But when you truly, truly dig someone for their heart, when you truly love someone for who they are in here, that attraction should build, right? Rather than fade. So with that said, one of the most solid foundations that you can build your attraction on is integrity. Being a trustworthy friend, brother, son, daughter, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse, whatever. Being loyal to them, you know, being truthful with them. And sometimes it's sometimes not always what you say to that person, it's what you say about them when they aren't there. That's integrity in its truest form, you know? It's, hey, I got your back. I got your back no matter what. Look, you want a girl to fall in love with you. You want a girl to see you as the most attractive man on the planet. Clothe yourself in integrity. And check this out. The definition of integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness. And there's also a Bible verse that says, the Lord detests lying lips. but he delights in people who are trustworthy. You know, he blesses people who are trustworthy. And in the Bible, you know, it says that God replaced King Saul with David. He replaced King Saul of his kingship, gave it to David because David was, as it states in the Bible, God says he was a man after my own heart. He did everything he was commanded to do. So hey, you want to be looked at as one of the most attractive dudes in the world? You want a wife? You want a daughter of God? Show yourself worthy, and he will bless you. Hey, you want not just a good marriage, but a great one, a sexy one? You want one where your wife just digs you and thinks you're it? Be a man of integrity. Be a mensch. And look, hey, for those of you who are already in a relationship and who may have broken that trust, you know, there is still hope. There is. You know, God can mend it. But honestly, trust is, it's like a china plate. You break it once, I mean, yeah, you can fix it. You can surely fix it. But then you break it again, I mean, yeah, you can fix it, but it's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be a little bit more pieces this time. It's gonna be a little bit harder to put together. But hey, you continuously break it over and over and over, eventually there's gonna be too many pieces to fix. And at that point, it's gonna be nearly impossible to restore. Your integrity will be shot. You know, a good woman, she's not gonna mess around with some lying, cheating, unloyal knucklehead, right? So acknowledge your faults, acknowledge them out loud, admit where you are wrong. Acknowledge the true value that caused you to break that trust. And then start to build a solid track record over time. You know, let God do the healing from there on out. So with that said, I hope you guys all dug today's video. If you did, please be sure to give it a nice big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and be sure to hit that notifications button to be informed when I drop new content, and I'll see you very soon. My name is Drexler. Shaka bra.